There we go. Believe it or not, though these are real dragon eggs. They're so old and petrified, but they still hide an incredible magic power inside. Have you heard of the fern that blossoms only for a short time at midnight once a decade? I've been waiting for this moment for years. Alright, let's combine all these into a magical fern, which only blooms at midnight. Alright, I think 3 more stars and we're done. Ingredients for pies? How lucky that the fern bloomed at this precise moment. I'll gladly give it to Lady Dracula if it helps heal my granny. Now that your grandmother has awoken, she tells me someone has written to blackmail her. Is this her fever talking, or is it real? Once Granny found the letter in the basket at the market, she rushed back here. Let's read it. Recognize this hair? We've had your granddaughter. Prepare a dozen fresh pies and bring them to the market. If you ever want to see her again... Pies as blackmail? Okay. We have to find out who sent this letter. Even if it's a hoax, let's do what they ask and see who meets up there. But they demand fresh pies, and the ginger man ate all the ingredients and broke Granny's bakeware. We can manage this task as a team. Let's focus on finding the ingredients for the pies first. Since the ginger man ate all of Granny's ingredients, let's start by scouring some eggs. Oh yeah. Okay, no new entries. Let's go find some eggs. Beans. Beans. Is that a bean? No, that's apples. Okay, lollipop. Honey. Cheese. Camera. Yarn. Pocket watch. A broom. And a kite. And the eggs. So now we just need the beans. Not here and not there. So yet again, a new type of beans. Just for the fun of it. And it tricked me last time. Ah, a very small stalk. Okay. We found the eggs. Even in my time, milk was a required ingredient for the best baked goods. It sure is. Milk is better than water, that's for sure. We've got a compass. A horn. Not here. Right there. A sheep. There's the raven. Tree of life. A map. The Ouroboros. Which is right there. And a wheel. And a starfish. An anchor. And that must be the milk bottle. A jar. Alright. I think there might be some extra flour in Granny's storage that she saves for her baking classes. Let's find out. Got a pair of shoes. Some mushrooms. The wicker bottle. And a rolling pin. And what is that? The oven fork? Got an axe over here. The squirrel. And the bag of flour. So now we just need this rolling pin. Yeah, right in front of my face. Alright, we found the flower. Luckily the ginger man didn't get into her hidden supply, so there was some extra flour still left. I love berry pie. Will you help me find some tasty berries? Absolutely. Alright. Let's find these. This is one of the locations that I know the most. Or the best. More of this, please. Maybe I should watch out for what I say. That must be the berries. An origami bird. There we go. Alright, Alice. You got your berries. Can you smell how fragrant these berries are? I can't wait to try them in a pie. I found the rest of the ingredients for the dough, but it would be nice to bake a pumpkin pie. I know where there are plenty of pumpkins. Is that so? In Dracula's home? Who would have guessed? Is that by the mirror? The fleur-de-lis? It's a good thing it's the silhouettes, then I know which one I need to find. And the horn. And the pumpkin. Let's go. Found the pumpkin. There's just one more thing we need. But try not to tell the others. It's Granny's secret ingredients. Alright, let's combine these into the secret ingredients. It looks like to be honey. Also a nice substance to use in baking. Alright. The great disguise. So we need to disguise as a granny, it looks like. Granny gave me her recipe, so I'll start preparing the pies. But I won't let her take them to the market. I'll go instead. It's too risky, Red Riding Hood. I volunteer to go. You'll scare away the villain, Thor. Instead, we should set a trap. I know, I can dress as Granny and meet with the scoundrel. I like this idea. Red Hood, bring us Granny's dress and cloak and let's begin this masquerade. If this is going to work, Hatter will need hair like Granny's. Let's look through my wig collection. We managed to save Granny and Red Riding Hood. Granny revealed that she was being blackmailed by someone who claimed to have kidnapped Red Riding Hood. The blackmailer demanded Granny bring a dozen pies to the market, so Hatter came up with a brilliant idea to go as her instead. This way, we could catch the blackmailer without risking Granny or Red Hood's safety, or scaring off the villain with an intimidating presence like Thor's. Yeah. Alright, let's go here. The lotus flower. Where is it? There's right there. Powder box. Mortar and pestle. Coral. That's a new one. And a brooch. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Powder box. Coral. I don't think we've seen this here before. Talking board. Sack of herbs. Coral. That doesn't ring a bell. Ah, it's right there. Got the scythe. Ooh. Not in its usual place. Dragonfly. Oh! That's also in another place. Crystal. That's right here. And the wig. Okay, so we got 3 items. Which isn't in their usual places. I don't like that. Don't change everything, please. Well, here's the dragonfly. The scythe and an orchid. Oh, that's the ones that we usually find up here. Of course. I think I call them ivy. So it's an orchid, okay. What about in the purple areas? No. There it is. And the scythe. I don't believe I've seen that in any other places besides down here. Maybe in the beginning. I'm not entirely sure, but it stands right over here. Okay. We got it all. Pew. We found the wick. We're almost at the end. This wick looks like just like Granny's here. Let Hatter try it on. Granny never goes anywhere without her bonnet. Let's go to the market and find one in Hatter's side. A wick and a bonnet. Okay, so we got some yarn. Beans. Same as before. Got a perfume bottle. Some honey. Ah. Yarn and cheese. A boat. There's the yarn. We don't have any flying boats, sadly. Here's the broom. Watermelon. And the bonnet. Ah, that was a cheese wheel, okay. Cleverly disguised as a barrel. But you won't fool me. A boat and the camera. Where did we find that boat? That was over here somewhere. I don't believe I've seen anything anywhere else. Seen that thing anywhere else. I could be mistaken though. I just don't remember. A small paper boat. Evil. Alright, we got the bonnet. Hatter is starting to look just like Granny, but we can't forget the detail as important as the shoes. Okay. So we got a horn to start with. The stein. And the hammer. Starfish. The paddle. The lighthouse. Oh, it's not out there. And neither down here. Tree of Life. And canteen. What's this? Anchor. And a bottle. Wooden shoe. What is this? Reins? Runes. Alright, the wooden shoes. I probably just need a dress now. Granny often walks around the woods and the swamp, so she wears wooden shoes. Granny always wears her apron, even at the market. I know where she keeps it. Alright, then we got a necklace of some sort. I don't know what that's... onions, okay. Pinwheel. A mouse. Chili peppers, I think. Don't know what else it could be. Got a squirrel. A single mushroom. And the axe. And the apron. I guess they are chili peppers. Otherwise, I don't know what else it could be. Regular peppers, maybe. Ah, there they are. Green peppers. I think. Found the apron. The cherry on top of this disguise is glasses. I think I have a pair similar to Granny's. Alright, let's find the scissors. And a mask. The necklace. A hat. Tea set. The pistol. We also got the heart. And a hat. Padlock. And the lion. Glasses, cookies. And an apple. Well, here's the glasses. So now we just need an apple and a lion. You won't go for a lion? Just this once? That's a shame. We can just call you a dog next time. Here's the apple. And there's the lion. Both of those was 2 news. Hatter just need a little makeup and 1 more item, and then he's good to go. Alright, we got all of the things. Don't know what that is. A cane, okay. Next up, the final trap. Hatter is dressed, the pies are packed. Now let's scatter around the market and wait for the blackmailer. After some time, our bait worked, and a group of bandits attacked Hatter, dragging him away with them. We quickly followed. Poor Hatter. Those bandits were no match for us. I thought they would be more daring, but they wouldn't even withstand my blows. It's true, my men had quite the laugh as well. I had to calm down their laughter long enough for them to take the bandits to the cages aboard the Drakkar. I'm glad Hatter is safe, but you revealed yourselves too soon. How are we supposed to find out why these bandits targeted my granny? Don't worry, Riding Hood. I overheard the bandits say they were supposed to take Granny to the Forger, and I know the time and place. Thanks to Hatter's information, we can now prepare a trap to capture the Forger. Let's start by gathering materials. We managed to save Granny and Red Riding Hood. We already read that, okay. Let's gather some materials. Alright, starting off with an apple. A necklace. Cookies. Pistol. A lion. Scissors. A hat. To adorn. We also have a mask. What is that? Padlock. Carriage, okay. I don't know, what is this? Hat. I don't know what these 2 are. There's only one way to find out. Randomly clicking everywhere. Tea set, okay, yeah. And fabric, okay. That makes sense. So now we just need the hat. Right there. Alright, found some fabric. Now we need to cut the fabric and have and I have the finest scissors in the world. Perfect for creating my hats. Alright, bow tie. Spinning top. A donut. Got a ball. Donut. Butterfly. What is this? Piano. Here's the scissors. Got a mushroom and a bunny. Scepter. Scissors. I don't know what that is. Have we had something like that before? The playing card, of course. Alright, so now we just need the pocket watch. There we go. Alright, found the scissors. Off to work, Mr. Potter. Mr. Hatter. Mr. Potter. I love sewing while Granny's pies bake in the oven. I'll quickly fetch some needles and thread. They'll definitely come in handy. They definitely will. Raccoon. Scales. Glasses and boot. Coffee grinder. A wicker bottle. And then we have a pinwheel and the sewing kit. So now we just need the wicker bottle. An all new one. No, it's the same one. Alright. Great work. The trap needs to be well hidden. Don't worry, it knows just what we need. What's with all the dark locations all of a sudden? A basket? There it is. A pillow. Butterfly. Origami. Toad. Wind chime. Oh! It's a new one, okay. Book. Birdcage. What's this? That I don't know what is. The duck, yeah. The sun. That was right here. Orange, of course, yeah. There's the toad. And what is this? The book? What is this? Is that the one we need? Ah, it is. Cypress branches, okay. Now it makes sense. Whoever is first to see the forger caught should send a signal to everyone else. I'll get my flare. Okay. That's the fourth in a row. At least vary it a bit. And with vice versa, or with the gibberish words. Canteen. Wheel. Starfish. The horn. Lighthouse. Tree of life. Horn. Wheel. That's a feather. Hammer. Paddle. Runes. Bottle. Anchor. Wheel and bottle and flare rocket. Oh, it's this one. Here's the wheel. Where can I find this bottle? I always manage to have this for last. That was my perfect wording. Alright. It's not here. It's not there. It's not over here. So, do we have one which I haven't seen before? I really hate these darkness scenes. It's not fun anymore. Really. And by the way, what's the experimental things in this game? I haven't seen anything of it. We just play random hidden object scenes. Oh, there we go. And we find some items which we combine into something. What's the experimental thing? Actually, I don't know. We haven't seen anything besides that. Well, anyway, let's keep a positive vibe. I have one more item to add, and then we can set the trap. All right, let's combine these into a fishing net. All right, taming the void. So 5 crystals we need to find. Our trap worked, and we caught the forger, but unfortunately he managed to escape. Using an artifact from the Order of Storykeepers, he left the story world and entered the real world. Uh-oh. Now we know the forger belongs to the Order of Storykeepers. But how can we destroy the void he unleashed on our stories without him? Look what I found. The forger left it behind. He must have used this magical orb to spread the void throughout Storyworld. Interesting. Could we use it to remove the void as well? Lady Dracula, do you know anything about this powerful artifact? This is dark and dangerous magic. I think I know what to do with it, but first we'll need magical stones that can control the artifact's power. Amethysts can repel negative magical influences and protect its bearer. It will form a powerful barrier against the sphere's dark magic. Haddo's idea worked, and we found the forger, but he managed to escape. He left behind an artifact that would allow us to get rid of the void once Lady Dracula activated it. After absorbing the void from the stories, we planned to gather evidence against the forger and hand it over to the Order of Storykeepers so they could not harm any stories again.